Hi, my name is Hannah Painter, and this is my project on career research in photography. So that's some of the photos that I've taken over the course of the year. Okay, so when it comes to photography, you have a million different options. You can be a still life photographer, which captures, group objects and stuff like that. Wedding photographer obviously captures weddings. A fine arts photographer, which is pretty cool. You can go around and take photos of the artwork that's already been produced. Fashion photographer, which captures fashion items like clothing, accessories for magazines, such like stuff like that. Um, and photojournalism, which is what I like. It tells a story through photos instead of using words. You just kind of throw a photo on there and don't know what you're saying. But there are several more. Skills to be successful in this field, it's actually pretty simple. You have to be an active listener because you have to fully comprehend what your client wants you to do. Have good editing skills because usually photographers edit the photos when they're done taking them just so they look higher quality or they look better, whatever you want to do. Have good people skills for obvious reasons because you'll be working with a lot of people. Different personalities might always not always match yours, so you have to make sure you know how to deal with them. You also have to have good creativity to think of how you want the pictures to look, how you want the backgrounds, how you want the people to pose, etc. Depending on which type of photographer you are, you'll need different skills, but these are the most generalized skills. Tools that will come in handy. Obviously a type of camera with different types of lenses. Like there's a fisheye lens that changes the whole look of the picture itself. So there's different lenses you can use depending on how you want the photo itself to look. Also good lighting because you don't want to take a photo in a dark place and not see the person you're trying to take a photo of. um, a scanner to scan the photos that you've taken into wherever you want them or whatever you're doing with them, and an SD card, mostly because that's what's going to store all your photos. Other tools that I didn't put on here are like Photoshop and all that stuff just to edit them, basically, if you want to do that. Education. All that's really needed is a high school diploma, but if you wanted to, you could go to school and get like an associate's degree and everything to become certified in photography, but you don't really need to do that. There's jobs out there that just require a high school diploma. Income and job availability. In Punxsutawney, usually the amount that you get paid hourly is $16 at the lowest and 33 at the highest, which is actually pretty decent for just taking photos. Um, that's weekly $657 to anywhere 1,337, which probably sounds like a really high price, but if you do it a lot, then that's probably why. So as you can see, monthly is a little bit higher, 2,000 to the 5,000 range. Um, as for availability, there's a lot of jobs out there that you can get. There's events happening every day. There's graduations, there's baby showers, there's weddings, there's parties, there's just overall photo shoots that people want to take for whatever reason. And the estimate job outlook in 2014 to 2024 is that there will be 124,900 jobs available, which is pretty decent. Okay, so certification. Earlier I talked about the education part, and if you wanted to go to college, you can become certified. You can become a certified professional photographer. Some high schools also have a photography class that you could take. You could also, in some of those classes, you could be certified at the end of the course. You can also go to college and be a certified forensic photographer and a biological photographer. Um, these colleges cost a lot though, and they can cost anywhere from 8,000 to 78,000. So, it's not really worth it, I guess. And these are my sources. Mainly, that's where I got the whole salary stuff and the different types of photography people, and also how to become a photographer, because that's what taught me how to become certified if I wanted to. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and